Okay, I'm trying to film this one myself, so I hope you can see things clearly. If not, just let me know and I'll try again. So this time I'm looking at this question you have here in your past paper. So it's from Theory Paper Grade 4, 2016, C, and it's question 3A and 3, where it says add the correct dress at the place marked with a star to complete bar 3. And what I've done, I've written out bar 3 without the pictures. So it's just a rhythm, just to save time really. So I'm going to show you how to get that question correct. The first thing we need to do is take a look at the time signature, 12/8, and ask ourselves what that really means. So there can't be 12 beats in the bar because in grade 4 theory, there's only either 2, 3, or 4 beats in the bar. So what we need to decide is the time signature duple, is it triple, or is it quadruple? What we can do, we can make up a chart to take a look at that. So as we do that down here, we can see that some are duple, some are triple, and some are quadruple, and some are simple, and some are compound. So in grade 1, you learned about 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4, and they were all simple. And then in grade 2, you learned 2/2, 3/2, 4/2, and you also learned 3/8. So we can see at this point, all the ones that are duple had 2 at the top, all the ones that are triple had 3 at the top, and all the ones that are quadruple had 4 at the top. But then in grade 3, we introduced 6/8, 9/8, and 12/8. And what we can see at that point is that if it has a 6 at the top, it's also duple, 9 is triple, and 12 is quadruple. So we can see that if you take the top number of these compound time signatures and divide it by 3, you find out whether it's duple, triple, or quadruple. And in this grade, you're also now doing 6/16, 9/16, and 12/16, and you're doing 6/4 and 9/4, and they all fit in here. So you might want to pause on that table and make sure that you completely understand it. Okay, so we now see that anything that's 12 is quadruple. So that tells us that there are actually 4 beats in this. Now the 8 at the bottom signifies quavers, but 12 quavers. So if we write out, can you see that? Is that too far down? I think that's too far down. If I write out all 12 of those quavers, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're going to go off the board, I think, 10, 11, 12. What I have to do is group them in threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 3, I'll pull that back a bit. There's 3 quavers in, come on, there we go. There's 3 quavers in each beat. So 3 quavers add up to dotted crotchet. So in 12/8, there's actually 4 dotted crochet beats in every bar. Going back to where we were, we now know that it's not quavers, it's 4 dotted crochet beats in every bar. So what I'm going to do at that point is start drawing pies, because that's what makes things easy for me. So I know that there are 4 beats in every bar, so I'm going to draw 4 pies. And because it's compound time, and you saw over here that we're dealing with groups of 3 quavers, instead of quartering them or halving them, what I'm going to do, I do a Y shape inside the pie that divides it into 3. And each one of those Y's is equal to a quaver. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all 12 quavers are there, and they're divided in groups of 3. So each circle, the whole, I'll do a different colour to try and make that a bit clearer. The whole circle is equal to a dotted crotchet, but one of these little segments here is equal to a quaver. Right, so what have we got? First of all, we've got a quaver. So that's that one taken care of. Then I've got a dotted quaver. So that's that plus another half of that for the dot and a semiquaver. So that's beat 1. All done. A dotted crotchet is the same as all 3 of these, the whole pie. So that's beat 2. Now here I have a crotchet, which seems 2 quavers, so that is that on that. Then I have my star to say that something's missing. So I'm going to come from the back now, and here I just have a quaver, so that's just one segment here. So I can't exactly remember the answer you've given. I think it was a dotted crotchet, which is the amount of time that's missing. But unfortunately we can't just write it like that, because there's a rule in music theory that a new beat needs a new rest, and we have to stick to that. So what we have to do is say, well, here's beat 3, and actually beat 3, how much is beat 3 missing? Well, it's missing that little segment there, which is equal to 1 quaver. So for that reason, I'll put a quaver rest there. And now I've taken care of beat 3. And then I've got a quaver here, but I've got 2 segments here. So because those 2 segments are empty and 2 quavers adds up to a crotchet, I'm going to put a crotchet rest there. And that's me taking care of beat 4. So I'm not sure that's come out really clearly. I'll just write that in over the top. So a quaver rest to complete beat 3, and then beat 4 we have a quaver, but we've got 2 quavers missing, so I'd add in a crotchet rest, and that's the right answer, quaver rest and a crotchet rest. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if it's helpful, and if not, I'll try and explain whatever doesn't make sense. Okay, bye.